hard.
Oh, it's one of those!
Yeah.
You're supposed to have two, and then you go bonk, 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 and they slam together. And it's cool, and it's awesome, and hi, I know you guys can hear me. I'm not fixing that, because I'm not opening up a browser to do fucking music. This is a short stream, I don't care. Hello!
We need to buy 2 more of those to get another.
We gotta go. Maybe we should. Maybe we should just go back and get the chocolate
Look
one.
who's first. This amazing being. Yep. Who's a good viewer? You are.
Yes, 2 more
Have
pack.
a cookie.
2 more
Re-Crix
pack.
heart.
Yes, good viewer, hello. We'll be starting on things here in a second. I know this timer's counting down, but I'm gonna do some narration here before we get started. So, this is the final stream. This is the final stream. At least on Windows. But that's a good thing. It's a good thing. I don't fucking like this operating system. Yeah, howdy comrade fucking Linux. Dude, I had the smoothest day. You know what? Fuck this timer. Who gives a shit about some fucking timer? I need my webcam back. Oh, crap, I can't plug it in. No!
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I got an idea. I have an idea. Hold on, let me try this. I got it. I can almost hear their voice. I was about to say wrong there, but you actually used the right one. Like, genuinely, you did. And I can't make the joke now. Anyways, give me a sec. I know we have no music, by the way, but like... Honestly, maybe after this I can finally do some shit. You look ominous. Sure you do, bud. Sure you do.
What do you mean?
You look like a furry.
No, I don't. Chat, this is not true.
Chat, this is not true.
This is not true.
Fake news. That's what you sound like.
What?
Use the wrong here, though. Yeah, that is true. Okay, give me 1 sec, fellas. Give me 1 sec. I don't even have, like, all of my lights set up. That's how much I didn't do things. But that's also what the timer's for. So, who cares? But yeah, I have had a surmountable amount of progress done on Linux. Now, a lot of the things that aren't done is primarily due to the fact that I have to move a lot of files from Windows onto USB sticks, and then from those USB sticks onto Linux. So we're not gonna be done for a couple of days. Much to my own discretion, I have officially purchased a new power supply for my I think 10 and 13 terabyte hard drives. Thank fuck I own those, because honestly, I couldn't imagine having to fucking buy them nowadays, because holy shit, the prices of everything is insane. Like, it's absolutely bonkers. Like, have you guys seen the external prices, or the prices for external hard drives? They are nuts right now. They're bad. They're awful. They're horrible. I hate it. I hate it so much. They're gross. They're nasty. I want to chop off a billionaire's penis and feed it to himself. But that is besides the point. Today, this is like I said, the final Windows stream. I'll be free. I'll be done. Hopefully. Knock on wood. But Ubuntu has shown me a lot of promise. I've got a lot of things up and running, like we already have OBS installed, though I have to transfer all of my stuff over. Amongst other things, like I have all my browsers working, and I have Steam working, I have Wine working, I have most of my plugins working. I even have the Stream Deck working, though it's not working in the capacity that you would think. That's a problem at the minute. More on that later, but yeah. That makes me more glad. I was converted to get 2 drives. Yeah, you did get that. But, like, holy shit, you lucked out at a time that, like, I don't think anyone expected. I lucked out when I got these for super cheap. Like, I'm talking super cheap. This is my 13 terabyte one, and this is my 10 terabyte one. So I can back up my drives at least a good 6 times before I can't do it anymore. The only downside is that this one kicked the bucket. Luckily, I hadn't stored anything on this yet. But it was a 2 terabyte, so I think what's going to happen is I'm going to try to pull a trick later on with this, but we will see. Not the point. I got a food review for you guys. You guys like Pockies, right? You guys like Pockies? I got a food review here for you. So here is the limited edition large Pocky. It's a massive fucking Pocky stick. And we're gonna try it. So
Don't actually eat it. Hello.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay. For the record, it's not. It's one of those bonk sticks that you get like baseball games. I do love this. But no, we're actually gonna try normal Pocky. So here's Pocky Matcha. I've never had these. I've had the banana ones. I've had so many other different types of Pocky, but I haven't had these. Elle actually picked these up. And so I'm looking forward to giving them a shot. So let's pop open the box. Did you know that there's mint chocolate ones?
Really?
Yeah. I've had them. They're fucking great. Yeah. All right, let's do this real quick. The matcha ones are actually really interesting. Trying to make a giant Pocky. I probably could. Just not in my house. All right, you grab one.
Grab.
Or a few.
Oh.
Or a few.
Or a few.
Or a few.
Grab it. Grab.
2 is not a few.
Bro.
I will dump these on you.
Please don't.
Grab some more.
Please don't.
Grab some more. Grab at least like 5.
What?
Yes.
Bro. Oh my god. I have 4. Is that 5?
No. One more.
No.
One more.
Bro, I literally
One
can't
more.
hold these. Hold
Spartan
on.
will start, or will continue to call you a
I can't
furry.
hold them. Hold on. Oh my god. Guys. Okay.
Okay.
Crix force feeding their.
No. And Elle is not my hostage, thank you very much. Anyways, so, this is what it looks like, which honestly is weird, because this is what it looks like on the packaging.
They smell good.
And based on Japanese design philosophy, it actually has to be shown at the proper scale. That is actually a law in Japan. If those of you who don't know this, the items on the box have to actually match what it looks like. And so, therefore, it does. However, this is the American release version. This isn't actually manufactured in Japan. This is actually manufactured in California. So the factor that they actually maintain that exact design philosophy throughout the box makes me quite happy. Yeah, it's a really good law. I love it. But yeah, this is a matcha one. Not quite as as daunting as this. But of course, you know, yeah, Elle also got this. More on that later. But yeah, perfectly balanced as all things should be. So yeah, let's give it a sniff.
It smells really good.
Okay. I actually do. Wow, that's actually not bad. Is this made with actual matcha?
That's what I was saying. It smells really good.
yes, it actually does contain green tea powder. It does actually, so it is actually made with matcha. That's awesome. Okay, well, yeah, let's get nice. It smells nice. I would actually, if this was a candle.
Yeah.
If this was a candle, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
The master feeds their furry sweets for a job well done. What the fuck, Spartan? Somebody ban Spartan?
Alright.
No!
Bye, Spartan. I'm banning. No, I'm kidding.
Bite into it.
Oh.
That's actually really sweet. Like, surprisingly sweet.
Whoa. Whoa.
You laughed, Justice. I should be off the hook. Slash Bond Spartan. That is really nice. As with most Pocky, the actual coating is creamy. But the matcha, it's not just the raw powder. There is a lot more added to this, and it's very apparent when you look at this. Like, there's things like whole milk powder, palm oil, things that actually do help to alter this. I do think, actually, wait, this was made in Indonesia.
That's what I said. I said that earlier.
It's just distributed in California.
Yeah.
Either way, at some point, I do want to get more imported Pocky, and I want to do a comparison, because I do think that it's slightly different between regions, but I do think this is really nice. I think the matcha ones are probably one of my favorite, more than the chocolate ones, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like, the chocolate ones are good, but these hold a different kind of, like, candle to themselves. No, I'm being turned into a delectable sweet. Bonbons. I've never actually had a bonbon. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah. Never had a bonbon.
Oh. What?
I don't know where the fuck they're even sold.
Like the chocolate bonbons?
I don't know what a bonbon is. I just know that people have mentioned bonbons before, and I've never had one.
The ones I know, they're like chocolate.
Interesting. Anyways, yeah. So, I mean, that is matcha Pocky. I will have a couple more of these later. But yeah, they're super good. I personally give these a, damn. I give these a nice, solid 9 out of 10. I do think there could be one improvement, and it's mostly in the form of the, I don't know. I don't know what it could be improved. It just feels like there could be room for improvement in some regard. Maybe like a little less sweet, even though it's not that high in sugar. Like, the entire container holds 23 grams of sugar, but like a serving, which is about 2.5 pieces, is 10 grams. So if it was a little less sweet and more neutral, I think that would be perfectly fine. I somehow fucking pulled a muscle in my foot. You know, Alright, hold on, I gotta fix a couple of things, guys. My copy of Super Smash Brothers fell. Very tragic. Alright, give me one sec. There is another food review I want to do.
Peach.
with a slight bang for the final Windows stream here. So I've brought out another thing that Elle got.
Oh.
That actually
Gotta wash it down.
pertains to a previous food review. Now, those of you who know, the long list of food reviews that I've had, will know that I tried a very strange Japanese beverage that had a very unique outer coating. Its wrapper was literally a watermelon. Well, I got its sibling. So instead of just watermelon, here's actually melon. This is a melon, naturally and artificially flavored drink. This is actually made in Japan and then exported. So this will be the second food review tonight. I know I've been lacking on them a ton, and I do apologize, but I am making up for it. I am. So, let's give this a go. Let's, if I can actually get the cap open. It's quite humid, so there's not a lot of grip. Okay, hold on. Oh, wow.
Do you need a glove?
Do I need a glove?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could use pliers.
Maybe don't do that. That is glass.
Yeah, it's also metal.
A glove could also work.
Used all your strength beating Fortuna? Thanks. What a way to call me weak. This is actually kind of annoying. I'm grabbing the pliers. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. On second thought, do I actually even own pliers? I don't remember. I think I do. Yeah, I do.
Well, don't shatter it by accident.
Alright. When in doubt, pliers. So, it doesn't fit. Or, well, maybe. Maybe. Hold on.
Don't shatter me.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. What would a glove do in this scenario, dude?
They do work. Every time I'd have to open something, it won't open.
Oh,
Just use a glove.
actually, the pliers did help.
Oh, okay.
Alright, there we go. Got it. And actually took off the full thing. So. Alright. So. This is like the weirdest way I could have put this on. Okay. So let's give it a good old sniff test. My hair is sticking out of its fucking side. There we go. It is very melony. It's very melon forward. Yeah, I can see it. It got stuck on the cuff.
There you go.
Give that a smell real quick.
Hold on.
Just give that a smell real quick. Because, like,
Oh,
yeah, that is very, very potent.
very melon.
Very aromatic. Well, bone apple teeth. It's melon. It's melon. I will say, well, I don't enjoy melons as a fruit. Like, if you give me a board of various chopped fruits, right? And you'd get, like, you get strawberries, you would get melon, watermelon, fucking cantaloupe, that stuff. I tend to avoid melon and cantaloupe. And, I mean, I don't dislike the taste of melon or honeydew melon, but it's just usually not my forte. But in a drink form, I actually really like the taste of melon. I just don't know why. It's very refreshing.
Yay.
Like, there's something about it that the natural sweetness just kind of comes through. How much sugar is even in this? Wow.
Looks around.
36 grams. Okay.
Really?
I take back a lot of what I just said.
Oh my god.
36 grams?
At least it's good.
I mean, yeah, at least it's good, but like 36 grams? I've had imported drinks from Japan with less sugar than that, and they were just as sweet.
Actually, I want to check something. You know the other one I got?
No, that one is imported.
Yeah, but how many grams is that one?
Go check.
I'm checking.
I mean, it's great, but at that gram, I don't know, for that much sugar, I might as well just drinking a normal soda. Like, that, kind of a bit disappointing. What?
The other one is 20 grams less.
Yeah, like I said, most Japanese, like, imported drinks have less sugar. Heck, the chocolate over there has less sugar and is equally as sweet. You don't need sugar to make something sweet. People lose their minds over that consistently, and it bothers me. I mean, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. At that much sugar, it's not worth it. If it was more of a juice that was carbonated, then I'd be fine with it, because that would be around like 12 grams. But that's not what this is. So yeah, gonna say no on that one. Anyways, so we're playing a game today. We're playing a game called It Watches. It Watches is a game that is based on the anomaly type horror game that, you know, you've seen it go around, think Exit 8, Platform 8, you know, things like that. So this follows along the same logic. Apparently Markiplier played this today, or some shit. On top of the factor that it only has like 3 reviews on Steam, which is really surprising to me. So let's see how this goes. I don't know why it decided to chop my webcam in half, but it did. Then again, I am going on that from a display capture, so that's probably why. Anyways, looks like the game has arrived, so let's get this on screen real quick. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Yeah, he did play today. Good to hear. All right, so welcome to It Watches. Warning, flashing images. You guys know by now, if you're watching a stream from me, seizure warning all the way around. I will have flashing lights faster than you would imagine in cases. So, like, please, for the love of God, just focus on not having a seizure. If nothing else, for my own, like, sake. Okay. I have... Ooh, okay, that is loud. And then I'm assuming we're going to want to up the mouse sensitivity. So, yeah, let's give this a go. So it looks like there is a couple of options here. I don't see why we shouldn't go for the highest floor count. To me, it doesn't make sense. Welcome, subject 35,452. You are a part of an observation program. Proceed through the floors. Environmental anomalies will appear. Identify each anomaly. Failure may reset your progress. Reach the top floor to survive. Your actions are being monitored. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, so that was a nice sensitivity to put it to. That was actually really, really good. Okay, so that's locked. I guess we gotta event there. Okay, got a power box, light bulb, you know, 2 boxes, great light. Tube? A tube? A tube that goes to the mattress on the floor? Question mark? Light. So we got like 3 lights up to here. We got a bunch of pipes. It's not too bad. That's just a toilet. I guess some people like to watch others pee. Ow. Okay. We got 3 of these little posters. Another one here. It's almost around like 255, 155 actually. You have no cash, but there is a thing that I can get here. I can see that there is Coca-Cola at the top. 7-Up's there. Both of those look like sun-kissed options because they don't look like Crush logos. I want to say that looks like another Coca-Cola. I don't know what that one is. I want to say it's Dasani, probably. I did so by killing its mother and yoinking the egg. What the hell are you talking about? Looks like the rug is fairly in the middle. Okay, yeah, looks like this is all pretty normal. Oh, no anomaly, and creepy face that looks like a fucked up jack-o'-lantern. Well, I'm gonna say no anomaly. I mean, I didn't notice anything personally. Well, the cold drinks logo on the cup looks like an old one from the early 2000s from a now gone gas station in my area. Really? Wait, was that actually a vending machine? That would be fascinating if that's actually the case. Also, could you put this back in the toolbox and put it back? Like the toolbox pack itself? Thank you. I don't even have the energy to be angry at Windows for freezing, by the way. Just because of the factor that this is the last stream, so it can freeze all at once. There's no saving it. Not a vending machine, but they had them near the self-serve drink machines. Okay, wait, are you talking about the little marquee that would be on the fountain drinks? Like one of those things? Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, they had them on the cups as well at the gas station. You know, I really think we started declining massively as a society, as a whole society, when we got rid of the Taco Bell cups. The nice blue and purple ones. We collectively, as a society, have just never recovered from that. Arguably. Oh, can I finally play the game again? Have privileges been restored? Oh. I'm going to assume that's a good sound. I guess that was? Okay, was there always a vent there? Probably. Time's the same. I mean, there's the couch. All of these look right. Yeah, only 5 lights total. Okay. Toilet, light. Cool. There's no glass. on any of these from what I can tell. So, like, that's also not, like a subtle detail I have to worry about, I don't think. This one still has the bars, and there's that, the 2 boxes, the vent, that. That's still locked. I mean, nothing looks out of place. It's still 3 pipes. This, The only thing that I'm not sure of was this. Was there a ceiling fan? I'm just gonna say that there was. Wait, was there a box here? I'm gonna go on a hunch. Okay, wow. Holy shit. I wasn't actually sure of myself, so like the factor that that worked out in the slightest was kind of surprising. Still in the middle. I mean, so far this is pretty good. I will say I'm quite disappointed that I have no cash. I would like a nice cold Dasani. You know, just bottled tap water. Oh boy, very tasty. 5 lights, okay. Yeah, that's a toilet. Were the lights always that far back? I think they were. I think they were. I swear there was a door here. It's still locked. I recall there was no door. Okay, well, I don't want you to tell me these things. I need to make mistakes on my own, because that's kind of the name of the game. So, as per usual, no backseating. But I do appreciate your eagerness. Nothing feels off yet. Still no cash. I was gonna say backseat and get beat, but decided against it because it sounds too harsh. That's not too harsh. I feel like that's a joke that would be understandably, you know, accepted as a joke. But okay. Habit of paying attention to certain details more than I should. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's good to be able to be attentive to detail. It's good. It's a good thing. Got the 3 pipes. The crusty pipe that looks like someone shat in it. Lovely. Probably was used for someone's, like, poop. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck was that? I don't know. What? Okay, bye. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. There was very clearly an anomaly there, and I want the hell out of here. Jesus. No cash. Time's the same. I don't remember the rug being this red, but I'm gonna let it pass for now. 5 lights. 3 pipes. Someone that took place defeated had you watching a movie over and over searching for anomalies? Yeah, no, if you guys have any other anomaly games, like, I'd be happy to play them, for sure. You just have to let me know, and I'd have to see about the cost. But those ones I'd be more than happy to invest in, because they're never really, like, too much. And they're good little, like, time pleasers. They're good, they're good. I'm gonna say that this is... Yeah, I should play, honestly, more of the observation duty games. I should. I'm gonna say no. Okay. I know why. I just felt like the rug would have been a weird thing to change. Still no cash, time's the same, poster seemingly okay. The lights are fine. 5 lights, 3 pipes, toilet, light, nothing else in the room, it doesn't seem. You know, this is kind of easy. Not gonna lie. So far, so good. Except from that one loud sound, and I don't know where it came from. Locked? Yeah, this is, this seems fine. Top 10 moments before disaster. Look, I'm sorry I'm dealing with fucking Jack Skellington's demented brother here. It's like the best thing I can come up with this guy. Oh, I can crouch. I didn't even think I could crouch. Okay, box, rugs, fine. Poster's missing. So far, so good. It's called One Last Clip. If you can send it to me in DMs, I will look into it ASAP. Posters, no cash. Okay. Time's fine, poster's fine, everything there's fine. 5 lights. Speaker, 3 pipes. Toilet. You know, where I gotta take my dookies. Sometimes you gotta take a nice dookie. It's just how it is. I will say it's extremely brutalist. This entire environment's extremely brutalist. I have a feeling that, like, this is my prison sentence, right? Like that's what this whole thing is. It's just a nice prison sentence that if I survive, then I get to escape. Cool. You don't, considering this is the first run, this is so far so good. I feel like there's not enough details for me to like easily make a mistake. But I don't think the point of this exact game inherently is that you need to make a mistake rather than it's trying to just startle you. I feel like it's focused more on that than anything else. Could be wrong though. Could be wrong. Yeah, this looks fine again. Yeah, there's not enough details here for me to like easily screw this up. Like, observation duty has so many little things that you might not actually pick up on because of like the difference between rooms that it's kind of hard to pinpoint sometimes. You know, and that in of itself can make it quite difficult to like actually play through. But this feels a little simple. Not bad though. Like, I do like the ambience. I think the nice grain texture, like the little filter that has going on, is pretty good. But it feels like this could have been something a little more. I don't know. Lovely piss stains. I think it really brings out the colors. Yeah, I can do that too. Well, okay, I guess there's an anomaly. It was a really weird one though. Like, why did that have to be like right in my ear? Really don't like the face here. I don't know. Something's wrong with it. This was not here, I don't think. I don't recall that being there. I mean, I'll check the other things real quick, but I don't recall there being a floor select there. I feel like I would have picked up on that a lot sooner. I don't know. I don't know. Something about that just doesn't rub me the right way. Something about it's kind of finicky. Kind of strange. I'm gonna say there's an anomaly. I genuinely do not recall this being here. Oh, fuck. I guess it was there. Then I'm back to floor 1. Ah, great. I guess I should have paid a little bit more attention there, I guess. Just a slight bit more. A little bit more nuance in my brain. I'm sure I'll figure it out. This looks fine. This place looks fine. I will say that, like, these games kind of present themselves in the same realm that the Infinite IKEA does. At least that's how it, like, feels in context. Where all of the games inherently feel like you're just trapped in this endless, like, walking facility. Like, there's nothing you can do. Whew. Sorry, I had to yawn. I don't recall that. I'm gonna... No. They were all flat boxes. Ah, fuck! I swear on my life that I know what I'm doing. Swear on my life. I am a very detail-oriented person who can very distinctly decide what I'm doing with my life, obviously. There's one, like, part about these games that is kind of difficult, is when you start picking up on details that you didn't see before, and then you have to question, like, whether or not it was something that was there. It makes things so much more difficult. When we were playing 50 Floors, that exact situation came up a ton with me. What?! Was it a different poster? What was different? What? What was different? I genuinely do not understand. What was different? Well, come on in, Eve. Ah, fuck! I don't know about you, but I think there might have been an anomaly there. I'm sorry I missed that. Can you do it again? All right, ban gone. We're banning? Banning permanently? No chance for parole? Slowly pokes head back into the abyss. Understandable. Honestly, understandable. Fucking hell, toilet jump scare, man. Looks perfectly fine. I don't notice anything different. I mean, 5 lights, yeah, five lights. Spinny light, single light. All these rooms have lights. Toilet, mattress, tube, lightning box. Posters seem the same. I'm gonna say no anomaly. We big braining? I don't know about that. We've had to start over 3 times now. All right, start with the posters. Yeah, those are all good. That's in the middle. 2 lights. Have no cash. That. Yeah. That looks all good. Speaker. Corner. 5 lights. 3 poles. Don't want to fucking poke my head in here again. Fucking toilet monster's gonna come out and jump up my ass. Everything seems fine. Bun Gonryu. He is now a bun. Gon's a furry? What? You've got to be kidding me. I am bread. You are bread. What did I miss last time? I must find the toaster. You do that. Oh, you're referencing the game. Yeah. You know, I do actually own that. I haven't played that in a while. This is one of those games I should turn back to just for simply nostalgia. Oh, I can jump. I didn't even try to jump previously. I don't know. I mean, there's not really a purpose to be able to jump, but I guess like maybe I can jump on the tube. No, I can just walk on it. Yeah. Should be able to jump on the couch. No? All right, well, I nothing seems out of the ordinary here. I will say I am quite confused. All right, box, sign, control, step on nail. Looks like a zombie. Guy screaming. Guy in pain and duress and bleeding. Guy jumping. Guy stabbed with something. Rug, light, window, 6 panel. And speaker. Yep. Everything looks about right. Speaker. Corner. 3 pipes. 5 lights. Toilet light. Tube and mattress. Looks good to me. I will say this is like, this is generally what I would think a prison hallway in Russia would look like. I feel like that fucking cock-sucking little fuck you. As I was saying, it looks like exactly how I would imagine that sort of thing would appear. And I don't know if that was like the intentional vibe that they were going for, or what the ordeal about it was, but it does look like a lot of effort was put into making the environment seem as... Yeah, that's not quite right. seem as dull as possible, whilst also being... Oh, fuck! I pressed the wrong button. So I'm getting attacked by, like, all of the items on my desk. Alright, no more messing up. I'm not allowed to mess up anymore. Not allowed to. Not allowed. Roping out of this is piercing the abyss fully. Dang. Just take it easy, okay? That's a toilet and a light. I really don't want to step to these windows any closer. I feel like that's gonna end up getting me at one of these points. Or like something as simple as like one of the lights being super small. It's a good sound. Good sound to hear the revving of whatever that is, honestly. To be quite frank, I don't really want to know what the hell it is. It sounds weird, but at least it lets me know that I've done something correct. That's kind of all that I care about. That's super dark. Oh, that's weird. I'll take it easy, or at least I'm trying, which is understandable. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right. Toilet and light bulb. Yeah. And everything here looks fine. I need to find water though, because I'm dehydrated. Go get some water! What are you doing? That goes for everyone, by the way. If you haven't drank water or some kind of beverage at the very least that isn't alcohol, please do so. It's good to hydrate yourself. I don't even do it enough. I know that I don't. Oh, the box is gone. Well, that was an easy one. Box is back, that's fine. Posters, that, no cash. Yep, I'm a broke-ass bitch. Thanks for reminding me. Great to know. Great to know that the game is accurate to real life. Especially nowadays. I don't recall this being here, but the last time that I thought that that was wrong, it wasn't. So I'm gonna go with my gut here and say that it's not. Actually, my gut instinct is telling me the opposite, but I don't know. Something about it just doesn't seem right. Yeah. Usually you go with your gut, but my mind sometimes is a bit smarter than my gut. All my gut knows is how to consume. That's definitely not right. For once, the clock actually did. I wasn't sure if the hands on the clock were actually going to move, but it did seem like it did. For once, so I mean, I'll take it. No cash. Yep, broke. Still, as always. Looks all right. Yep. Thought that was flickering. It seems fine, but I thought it was flickering. I mean, everything seems in order. I don't notice anything too wildly different. I mean, the floral pattern's still on that. The toilet still looks somewhat clean, I suppose. Yeah. Not bad. Okay. Nailed zombie. No cash. Money's the same. Cool rug. That. 2 lights. That. The corners. Sounds about right. I feel like the box has moved. I don't think they did, though. I'm gonna go with my gut here and say that it didn't. Just, I don't think they moved. Yeah. I've really just gotta, like, look at this with a magnifying glass. That's really all I'm doing. And I'm hoping that it actually makes a difference. You know, whether or not that it actually does, well, that's to be determined. I really don't want to peer into these windows too much. I can't tell if there's actually glass on the windows or not. I don't know. Why not? They seem friendly enough. There's your anomaly. Sorry, what seems friendly enough? The rooms? No. No, I don't... You've got a funny definition of friendly. I will say that. It all seems normal. I don't think that was like that. It's very subtle, but I don't believe... Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's an anomaly. That doesn't feel right. What? Back to floor 1. So a genuine tiling error, a genuine texture error that I only now just spotted. Fine. 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 Whatever. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Good to see that that's there. I am not getting any closer than that. I'm just gonna press the big red button and I'm just gonna go backwards. Yeah, it's a massive fucking nope from me. Not going to even humor that shadow. Watch one of... That shadow is stalking me. Excuse me, what do you mean that it got closer? Anyways, as I was saying before that happened, watch one of the anomalies end up being just liquid coming out of that pipe. Nondescriptive liquid. Not anything in particular. But just a dark, seeping liquid. No, I just got a hunch. Got a hunch on that. Yeah, no, everything is fine with this floor. Presumably. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Okay. Yep, I have no cash. Thanks for reminding me again. Yes, cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Beverages are good for the body. Fun fact. It depends. We're not talking alcohol. Also, I do think there's no anomaly. Yeah. Also, for the record, I count weed seltzers as alcohol. Just for those of you curious. Those do exist. And they're strange. There's no window. I literally, I don't know why it took me a second to process that, but yeah, there's no window there. Okay, just wanted to make sure you're not like, just, you know, spiraling. I don't know why something feels wrong here, and I can't put my finger on it. Like, I don't know, something already feels off. Could just be the fact that I kind of like subsided for a moment mentally, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with my gut though. I'm gonna say that nothing is. And that my brain is just playing tricks on me because of course I'm seeing the same, essentially the same image over and over again, and so I'm, you know, just tricking myself. Schrodinger's brain. Is it right? Is it not? Who knows? Open up the cranium and let's find out. Again, I'm expecting an anomaly to like really happen with this thing. I don't know why. It feels like it's the perfect thing to alter. Blocked. Okay, that is an anomaly. It's not locked, it's blocked. There's a very distinctive difference. Okay, so if the door wasn't enough to realize that fucking scream sure as shit was. God. Why? Right, floor 8. Floor 8. No No, that's the same height. I was thinking that the clock and the poster might have lowered itself a little bit, but no, it's the same. At least I think. This looks fine to me. Yeah, even the weird tiling and the floor textures there. Still quite annoyed by that. I don't know how I didn't pick up on that before. You've got to be fucking kidding me. What was wrong this time? God, I might not be able to finish this. I genuinely do not know. I do not know what was wrong with that one. Also, hey Sprite, how's it going? Peach. Hydrate, I'm on it. Also, someone's got to check on Ag to see how her progress is going. Because all of those assignments, that's not got to be fun. It's got to not be fun. Yep, that's... Oh, fucking Christ! I do not like this mask. Do not like it. Do not. I have no cash. Yep, I'm a broke individual. I thought that was missing a blade for a second. I was really confused. Anyways, how is it going, Sprite? How goes? Let's see. Locked. I'm gonna say none. Nice. Floor 4. Okay. Seems everything is as per usual.
I'm not above a love to cash in. Another lover underneath those flashing lights. Another one of those ruthless nights. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you for the Crix cover. I need to really redo that one. Like, while it is the most popular, I do think that, like, considering that I have improved with a lot of my vocal mixing, that is now the most outdated one. I also just need to get back into doing, like, projects in general. I wish I genuinely had more time to do them. And I know, again, I could probably split up the work between days that I have off, but I don't know, I don't want to do things at a snail's pace. And so, in my eyes, doing nothing at all is seemingly a better option, which it's not, by the way. But, hey, what do you do? What do you do? Am I about to have a 3 no anomaly in a row? I mean, the textures on the box seem right. That seems right. That seems right. Even down to the random piss-looking stain there. Chat finally loaded, yippee. That would make sense why the typing wasn't happening. I was locked out in a lurker prison for so long, 2 minutes. I guess you had to serve a sentence. Couldn't tell you why. Anyways, how is it going? How are you doing? My crime was being too cool. Touche. Touche. Let's see. 5 blades, 2 lights, 5 posters, all the same. 1 vent, 1 box, 1 that, 1 that. No money, I'm broke. Cool. Ooh, excuse me. Grates are all on them. 1 toilet, light's fine. Nothing seems to be flickering. Bloodstain, pipe. I just drank 2 liters of water. Why? Okay, when people tell you to hydrate, they don't mean to drown yourself like a fish. There's a very distinctive difference. I only have 2 multiple choice practice tests left for my physics homework, so I'm doing better. That's good. God damn it. Well, don't drink any more water, because you won't improve there. You'll just turn yourself into a water balloon. And I would imagine that turning yourself into a water balloon isn't exactly the most ideal circumstance. So, maybe don't do that. Yeah, definitely not a good idea. I believe it's hypotonic. I think, no, it would be hypertonic. No? Hypertonic would I think, is enacting the flooding of cells with an composition of water. Hypotonic is the lack thereof, and therefore it, or I think the excess of oils. Or another material. Like substance that's not water. Basically a depletion of water in some form. Could be via replacement or by denaturalization. Or flooding. Or not, just really depends. Let's see. Yeah, that's a face. That is surely a face. Drink juice or tea? Yeah, juice or tea. Specifically whenever you're dehydrated, my favorite way to go about hydrating yourself is specifically drink half a cup of juice, half a cup of whatever else, and then half a cup of water. Because when you have the mix of sugars and different volumes and quantities of liquids in your system, your body is bound to process some of it a little faster just because of the sugars involved. Like if you're ever feeling like you're nauseous or you're feeling weak, specifically make sure, 1, you're taking your meds. But 2, ensure that you're actually, one thing that you need to do is take a pill of acetaminophen. Doesn't even need to be a full dose, just a half dose. Something with light caffeine and sugar. Like a half teaspoon of sugar. That sugar will help your medication dissolve a lot faster and process through your system quicker. On top of various other things. Yeah, don't drink alcohol in that situation. It's a bad idea. But if you do the small pitch of sugar, you do the acetaminophen, your medication, that'll all dissolve very quickly. Hydrate yourself 3 times with different things. That'll enact the same or similar result as something like Gatorade or Liquid IV, just not to the same extremity. And then you eat something. Mainly something that's high in fiber or high in sugar. Something that can easily process into your body as energy. It'll help kick everything back. And then in the meantime, just do a light breathing exercise if you can. Though that last part is optional. It does help a ton. It does help a ton. That is something to note. I've used that with a couple of friends, and each one tends to be able to improve quite faster than you'd expect. Well, this looks right. The 2 chips on the side here. Yeah. The corners. I don't even know what I missed. No cash. Also, I know I'm using my lower register today. Honestly, with everything that's been changing with my body, it's been harder to use my upper one, which is kind of annoying, but that's been fine. That's fine. I think today I'm also just a little lower energy, so it's probably a good thing that I'm using my lower register and just allowing myself to kind of react or relax a bit verbally. Not verbally, vocally. Sorry. It is important to actually ensure that you're doing the proper rest for your voice. Whether or not you actually do work with it. It is quite pertinent to your health. Fun fact. Was it always a wooden door frame? I think it was. 2 chips. Okay. I don't know if I just heard 2 little thunks. I don't think I did. But I heard something, I thought. Yeah, I fucked something up. I feel like it was something to do with the borders. Yeah, I don't know what I missed. I'll give this a couple more attempts. I do want to keep the stream relatively brief, just because I do need to ensure I get some rest. Could you grab the gummies? Because I did completely forget to take that before stream started. At least that way I can still get like 5 hours of sleep. Thank you. Love the piss mattress. Love it. Still very stained, very gross. That makes sense. I'm gonna hop off and get some sleep myself to now night have fun. Yeah, not a problem. Please take it easy and lurk if you can. This kind of reminds me of a Dead by Daylight killer. Just kind of realized that. The couch is off. Osmotic pressure is inside the cell, I think. If it's inside the cell, then yeah, that would be hypotonic. Let's see. Now, I mean, nothing looks out of place, but we've said that a couple different times before, and I've been, completely wrong, so it's hard to say, but I'm gonna go with my gut. Okay. Everything looks right. I mean, so far at least. I'm waiting for another random jump scare, honestly. It's gonna happen. I know it will. But to what extent? To what extent am I going to get scared? Not exactly the most easy to process thing, but, you know, that is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Sir, this elevator really needs some maintenance if it's that loud, by the way. Like, just for the record, an elevator should not be running that loud. You have no cash. Good to note. Slightly askew, yeah. Thought there was a puddle of blood on the floor for a second, and I was really confused. No, this all looks fine. I don't know what the point of me being able to crouch and jump is, but I guess they just left it in as functionality. Oh. I guess I can jump on the box. Okay. This is a locked speaker. Nothing in the gap, and then obviously the two chips, so. I don't know why something's rubbing me the wrong way about this one, but I'm going to trust my gut. Yeah. Crixby cream? Yes. I like your redeems. They make you seem like some kind of a virtual pet. Like you have pet and give water. An egg. Is that all I am to you people? Am I just a Tamagotchi? Am I just a Tamagotchi that plays games? I mean, don't get me wrong, I guess it's not like the worst experience, but it's an interesting one. And the Whoppers like treats. Have a treat, Crix.
Whopper, 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 junior, double, triple, whopper,
Treat, no treat. Tamakrixi. Would be better if it was Tamagokrix. Tamagokrix. I think people would get the reference if we said it that way. You know, maybe I'll see if I can commission some art at some point of just me as a Tamagotchi. Just to see what happens. I think it would be neat. You know, I've had a couple of ideas of how to like reformat my my model and stuff. But I also don't want to put too much effort into it. Cause like, I mean, of course, the model exists, but I use myself as a presence. So for me, I'm not really worried about it. Emotional damage is like discipline. Tamagotchi have a discipline button. I do not recall this feature of a Tamagotchi, but maybe it's just been long enough that I don't remember. I mean, I genuinely have no recollection of a punishment button on a Tamagotchi. The toilet is down. I also have a Tamagotchi. Just mine's still in its packaging. Because it just so happens to be a Rengoku from Demon Slayer. I mean, I've had them growing up too, but I haven't played with one recently. And that would include like the digitized versions, like the one that was for the original Game Boy, etc. Which, by the way, did you know that there was a Tamagotchi game for the Game Boy? And it worked like an actual Tamagotchi? We will all be carrying around a little Tamagotchi in our pocket soon with the new discipline beating button. And what? No. Apparently you could restart Tamagotchi, so when it's dead, you could just revive it by restarting. Yes, you could. The deaths were never permanent. They were never meant to be. Also, depending on how often you cared for it and like met its needs, you'd get a different rarity of a Tamagotchi. I didn't know I tossed so many. You threw them away? That is a genuine sin. What? You're telling, wait, hold on. You're telling me that you threw away God knows how many Tamagotchi devices because you thought that once you killed it, it was dead for good. Do you understand how unpopular the product line would have been had that been how that worked? There would have been a massive outrage, heck, a commentary on how wasteful that would have been. Especially as of like, what, 8 years ago? 9, 10 years ago, back when the whole plastic straws thing was going on and how we shouldn't be throwing away so many plastics. When did you find out? Fuck! I think we killed like 20 altogether. I mean this with the kindest bit of respect, but what the actual fuck? Like, genuinely, what in the actual fuck? Those things were not cheap. And you were just tossing them. Eve is secretly rich. I think this confirms it. I mean, Eve does have money. I've had this discussion with Eve before. Just because there were concerns, especially with how much that Eve was giving on the channel. But this would have been childhood. Generational wealth is the only answer to infinite Tamagotchi. We didn't know, and we didn't want to get yelled at, so we just said that we lost them. Why would you have gotten yelled at for killing a virtual pet? A real one, you would have gotten more than a yelling at. But a virtual pet. Mind you, I was only 5 and my sis was 10. Okay, then you get the excuse. But I feel like if you're 10 years old and you say that your toy was broken or something like that to your parents, especially if they willingly replaced it after the 10th time, maybe, just maybe, openly admitting that you killed the other Tamagotchis would not have mattered. After the 3rd time, the toy no longer exists in the household. Yeah, it feels like that was like the rule set that we lived under. Which is like, after so many times, it was just like, no, that's it. I used to have these spinning lights where you'd press the button and it would just be these nice little rotating conundrums in a plastic shape, right? It would be like a wand. Fuck. I think I'm done. I don't think I can keep going. Honestly. But I'd broken so many of those. That was the one exception to the rule, was that if it broke, then I got to, like, I got another one. Just because of how enamored I was being, you know, on the spectrum and everything. Which, again, in hindsight, makes me feel awful because I should have never gotten the special treatment. But, you know, it is what it is. Steam, can we not update games that we're going to end up, and you know, just fully deleting later, please? Once is an accident. Twice is circumstantial. 3rd is on purpose. Couldn't have said it better myself. Could not have said it better myself. Anyways, I actually can't do a whole lot on stream because a lot of my files are either deleted off this computer already, or they have been stuck in the middle of a transfer process. So, what we're going to do is something I like to call, you guys give me a video, and we'll see if I laugh. Or I will find something. I don't really know. Or maybe not. We could just end stream. I did say I want to make it short. Actually, I think we'll just end stream. I want to keep talking with you guys for a bit, though. So, we'll give it about, like, 10 minutes. So give me just a moment to switch over to my webcam, at least. Hello. It is me. The one that seems to speak. Linux videos. No, I think I'm good. I think I am good. I have one very short video. I'll tell you what. You guys got videos that you want me to watch? I will now allow videos to be in the suggestions. I will add a new tag soon for them. Yeah. We can learn about Winboat and Proton and many of the wines. I'm going to be real with you. I know Winboat exists. I personally don't use Winboat. I use wine and I use Proton. And that's about it. That is about it. But yeah, I'm just very surprised that, like, you threw away so many Tamagotchis. God, like, that... I think each one was about, like, $15 a piece. So if you went through 20... Well, that's like $300? I want to say. It, obviously not counting tax, but that is like $300 just down the drain. Straight up. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, that insane to me personally. But I don't know. I don't know. I grew up around them and with them, so for me I was accustomed to them. Like I said, I do have one, and the one that I have is a Demon Slayer one. Got my boy Rengoku. And yeah. Got this at Comic-Con. Yeah, my parents found two that were in its packaging, so we have them saved. I was traumatized that they were actually dead. If it was in its packaging and it hadn't been used, how is it dead? What? That part greatly confuses me. Yeah, but rest in peace to, like, all of those Tamagotchis. Oh, the others that you killed, you were traumatized about. Gotcha. Gotcha. That makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense. Hey, it's AT. Welcome on in. Today we're drinking out of the Wild Bill's Uwu mug. Don't ask me why I have this. It's just really funny. What's going on, AT? You caught the end of the stream. We're just talking for a couple more minutes before we fully sign off on this this final Windows stream. But yeah, I don't want to touch anymore. I know you can reset them now, but I'm still very traumatized.
I'm Mr. Unlucky,
And I'm known throughout England and France.
And
since I'm dead, I can take off my head to recite Shakespearean quotations.
No animal
You know what?
nor man
You know
can
what?
scream like I can.
We can do one final little song on Windows. You know what? Yeah. Maybe. Hold on. We can do this. 100%. Let's do it. Gonna obviously pop this up here. Why not? Yeah, good fucking riddance on Windows. Swear to God. I could do a live version of a few songs. I still need to try to record the I still need to try to record the what do you call it? What do you call it? The music video for That Funny Feeling. I really want to give like a certain vibe. You said, yeah. And it's like, yeah, man, I feel that. Oh shit, am I not like signed into YouTube anymore? Because I signed in on my computer on another fucking OS? That's so weird. That's so quirky. No, it's not. Whatever. I don't really care. Cat? Oh my God. Yeah. That sounds about right. All right, let's sing a couple of songs, then we'll call it a night. We'll talk in between songs while I'm loading them up, and yeah, so. Thank you guys for being with me despite all the chaos that's been happening the last couple of weeks. I assure you, regular content should happen in about 2 weeks. But for now, there's going to be a lot of transition periods, a lot of stress, a lot of court dates, and a lot of work. So, yeah, let's do this. Cat. Yes, cat. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to install vidIQ on my my other browser. A lot of what? Well, I said what I said. I've already talked about it on stream with everything, especially with the court dates. I'm not going to really reiterate it just for the sake of I don't want to. So. You can deal with that. There are few who deny that what I do, I am the best, for my talents are renowned far and wide. When it comes to surprises in the moonlit night, I excel without ever even trying. With the slightest little effort of my ghost-like charms, I have seen grown men give out a shriek. With the wave of my hand and a well-placed moan, I have swept the very bravest off their feet. Yet year after year, it's the same routine, and I grow so weary of the sound of screams. And I, Jack, the Pumpkin King, have grown so tired of the same old thing. Oh, somewhere deep inside of these bones, an emptiness began to grow. There's something out there far from my home, a longing that I've never known. I'm a master of fright and a demon of light, and I'll scare you right out of your pants. To a guy in Kentucky, I'm Mr. Unlucky, and I'm known throughout England and France. And since I'm dead, I can take off my head to recite Shakespearean quotations. No animal nor man can scream like I can with the fury of my recitations. But who here would ever understand that the Pumpkin King with the skeleton grin would tire of his crown? If they only understood, he'd give it all up if he only could. Oh, there's an empty place in my bones that calls out for something unknown. The fame and praise come year after year, does nothing for these empty tears. There was a little bit of parts that are off-timed there, but I think that was pretty good, all things considered. Why is autoplay on? Why is autoplay on? How do I turn off autoplay? How the fuck do I turn off... You know, I don't care. I don't care. That was perfection. What the fuck? Clip it then. Clip it. Clip it. Like, if it was good, then clip it. I can't stress enough. Clips are there for you guys to document things that you like. It makes my job easier. Please clip them.
Clip in chat.
Okay, let's see. What can we do next? You know what? I feel like I might be able to pull this off finally. Mr. Right Side. I love that. Greatly spelled. Hey, it gave me the karaoke version immediately. What did you know? Go! Still Alive? Oh, Still Alive would be good too, yeah. I can see. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. I started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. And now they're going to bed and her stomach is sick and it's all in my head. He's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me. They're taking control. Oh fuck. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. How about Burn from the Hamilton musical? I actually don't know any songs from the Hamilton musical by heart, oddly enough. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. And now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. 'Cause I just can't look, it's killing me. They're taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Ooh, sorry, dry throat, because I'm Mr. Brightside. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I started getting like a really dry throat. God. This is why you hydrate between songs. That's why every musician does. You hydrate. Okay. Yeah, we can do Still Alive. Let me see if I can actually sing in the text-to-speech voice. That would be pretty cool. All right, let's go for it. Wow, that is like the worst karaoke video you could have made. All right, let's do this. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science, We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of beta, we're releasing on time. I'm so glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned to the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, fat chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run. There is worship to be done for the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. I should do I know you really want me to do that song, but I can't stress how hard it is for me. I will give it a shot. As a live thing, I have not done much practice on it. But do not expect it to sound good. I want to very much make that clear. Do not expect it to sound good. I don't know what I was thinking, leaving my child behind. Now I suffer the curse and now I am blind. With all this anger, guilt and sadness calling to haunt me forever, I can't wait for the cliff at the end of the river. Is this revenge I'm seeking, or seeking someone to avenge me? Stuck in my own paradox, I wanna set myself free. Maybe I should chase and find before they'll try to stop it. It won't be long before I'll become a puppet. It's been so long since last I've seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. And since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother. I wish to live in the present with the gift of my past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Justification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. What happened to my son? I'm terrified. It lingers in my mind, and the thought keeps on getting bigger. I'm sorry, my sweet baby, I wish I'd been there. It's been so long since last I've seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. And since you've been gone, I've been singing these stupid songs so I could ponder the sanity of your mother. Once I get my second chance, I won't leave you alone. I hope you die in a fire. You know, I could have done the fucking, I just realized. Hold on. I could have done an entirely different one. We'll do a couple more songs. Hold on. I'm gonna eat my own shit doing this. I'm gonna so eat my own shit doing this. We're waiting every night to finally roam and invite newcomers to play with us. The many years we've been alone, we're forced to be still and play the same songs we've known since that day. An imposter took our life away, now we're stuck here to decay. Please let us get in, don't lock us away. We're not like what you're thinking. We are poor little souls who have lost all control, and we're forced here to take that role. We've been all alone, stuck in our little zone since 1987. Join us, be our friend, or just be stuck and defend. After all, you've only got 5 nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you wanna stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Oh, why do you wanna stay 5 nights at Freddy's? What? I can see and hear you laughing. Getting laughed at over here, man. We're really quite surprised that we get to see you another night. You should have looked for another job. You should have said to this place goodbye. It's like there's so much more. Maybe you've been in this place before. We remember a face like yours. You seem acquainted with those doors. Please let us get in, don't lock us away. We're not like what you're thinking. We are poor little souls who have lost all control, and we're forced here to take that role. We've been all alone, stuck in our little zone since 1987. Join us, be our friend, or just be stuck and defend. After all, you've only got 5 nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Whoa, why do you wanna stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Oh, why do you wanna stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Oh, I forgot there's another fucking part. God, this is gonna hurt my throat! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've got this. Oh, 5 nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you wanna stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Oh, is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you wanna stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Oh. God, it fucking strains my throat, man. Alright, let's just do 2 more songs. 2 more. We gotta do one very fun one. The one we always do because it's one I can't not do one of these streams without. Yes, it is very Blue Bud. I got flashbang. All right.
Oh dear.
Let's do this crap.
Oh boy.
You guys already know.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest. Welcome to the internet. What would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We've got a million different ways to engage. Welcome to the internet. Put your cares aside. Here's a tip for straining pasta. Here's a 9-year-old who died. We've got movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings, all different characters from Harry Potter fucking each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, cause a random guy just kindly sent you photos of his cock. They are grainy and off-putting. He just sent you more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it, you whore. See a member head and get offended. See a shrink. Show us pictures of your children. Tell us every thought you think. Start a rumor, buy a brummer, send a death threat to a boomer, or DM a girl and groomer to a zoomer. Find a tumor in your ears, a healthy breath exception. You should kill your mom. Here's why women never fuck you. Here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. Obama sent the immigrant to vaccinate your kids. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time. You know, it wasn't always like this. Not very long ago, just before your time, right before the towers fell, circa 99. This was catalogs, travel blogs, the chat room or two. We set our sights and spent our nights waiting for you, insatiable you. Mommy let you use her iPad, you were barely 2, and it did all the things we designed it to do. Now look at you. Look at you. You. Unstoppable. Watch it, boy. Your time is now. Your insides out. Honey, how you grew. And if we stick together, who knows what we'll do. It was always the plan to put the world in your hand. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's of tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything and anything and everything and anything and everything and all of the time. The scene change didn't work because my fucking Bluetooth disconnected last second. So I apologize for that. I think we'll do 2 specific songs. And I saw one of them actually just pop up. I'm hoping I don't have to. Oh god, the zombie song. I wonder if I could actually do Bring Me to Life, but I do not want to attempt it. But you didn't have to cut me off. Never liked and never happy before we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I'ma feel so rough. No, you didn't have to shoot out more so low. Have your friends collect your outfits and then change your number. Damn, I can't find it. I want to type it in, but I might have to. What do you mean I have to do that? Is that Humanoid Vox? Weird. Sorry, what one? I didn't know that Kikuo did one for Tasman.
No, that's not what I meant. I saw a Kikuo song up.
Is it it's a crime I'm bored? Yes.
I don't know what Kikuo is.
It is a very big crime. Coming from someone who It's Been So Long was easy for. I've tried Bring Me to Life. I mean, I wouldn't imagine it would be hard. You know, let's just do it as an experiment. I'm just curious. Just... How can you see into my eyes? I feel like I can do it. I feel like I could maybe do it. Let's just try it. Just to see. Scarlet Fire? Weird to see that here. How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb, without a soul? My spirit sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back home. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside, and call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone, and save me from the nothing I've become. Now that I know what I'm without, you can't just leave me. Breathe into me, you make me real. Bring me to life. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside, and call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone, and save me from the nothing I've become. And be to life. There's nothing inside. Bring me to life. Frozen inside without your touch, without your love, darling, only you are the life among the dead. All of this time I couldn't see, kept in the dark, but you were never finding me. I've been sleeping 1,000 years, it seems. Got to open my eyes to everything. Without a thought, without a voice, without a soul. Don't let me die here. There must be something more. Bring me to life. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. And call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone, and save me from the nothing I've become. Bring me to life. There's nothing inside. Bring me to life. I blew up my voice doing the yelling parts, but like, I think that turned pretty fucking good. I think for a one-shot attempt at doing that, that was pretty fucking good. Somebody clip that. I want to see that after stream. Please. Dude, if me when I should start fucking singing Numb.
Oh my god. What if you do that?
Do you want me to?
Low-key?
God fucking damn. I'm gonna blow up my voice by the end of the night. We'll see. Fine. We'll put another pit stop on this already godforsaken train wreck. Might as well. I honestly don't know what that is. I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. I don't know what you're expecting of me. Put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can feel. Oh my God. I'm so tired. I can't. No, it's not happening. I feel like if I gave it enough time to understand how to do the yell, sing voice, I feel like if I gave that time, sure, but I already know that's going to be more of a train wreck than anything else I've done tonight. So I'm going to cut it while I still can salvage my life. And not get canceled on a failed website called Twitter. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Bringing the stream to life, I kind of want to view that now. Genuinely, I kind of do. You guys knew that this probably was going to come eventually.
You're officially an Ultra Rizzler.
I saw that, and I'm not saying that out loud. You can, sure, but I'm not.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Clipped it for you. Thank you. I think this is the updated version. I know which one this is. Except that's not the one I want. I want the Jeff Buckley one. And I heard there was a secret chord that fucked my ass and pleased my gourd. What? I like this version a lot better. I think this is the version from like I could put in Shrek if I'm not mistaken. I think the Jeff Buckley one did. I really can't stay. It's bad out there. I really can't stay. Baby, it's bad out there. I have to go away. What? I really don't know how to break the spell. Failed angel dust voice. When does this begin? Oh, it almost begins. Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah. 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 Well, her faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. And she tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. You know, I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch, and love is not a victory march. It's cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Well, there was a time when you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do ya? But remember when I moved in you, the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. 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 La da 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 da. Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 All right, we're going to do 2 more songs. Okay. And then after that, we are going to bed. All of you are going to bed. This isn't up for debate, by the way. You are going to bed. It is. I know. Yeah, you live in a European time zone. Do baby, it's cold outside, please. Last pit stop. Last one. This is the last request I'm doing. I do not want to do the Michael Bublé version, please. Anything but Dean Martin and Martina McBride. I'm okay with that one. Cannot make me go to bed? Going to bed. Let's see. I really can't stay, but baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away, but baby, it's cold outside. Everything has been open that you drop in. I'll hold your hands like you're just ice. Beautiful, what's your hurry? Listen to the fireplace roar. Beautiful, please hurry. Put some records on while I pour. Maybe it's bad out there. No cabs to be had out there. Your eyes are like starlight now. Your hat, your hair looks swell. Mind if I move in closer? What's the sense of hurting my pride? Oh, baby, don't hold out. Baby, it's cold outside. Jesus fucking Christ. A song is like really weirdly paced, and I did not remember that. But baby, it's cold outside. No, baby, it's cold outside. How lucky that you dropped in. Look out the window at the storm. Gosh, your lips look delicious. Waves upon the tropical shore. Gosh, your lips look delicious. Never such a blizzard before. Baby, it's freezing out there. I'll sculpt to your knees out there. I'm thrilled when you touch my hand. How can you do this thing to me? Think of my lifelong sorrow. If you caught pneumonia, you're over that old doubt. Baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Oh yeah, the song is extremely problematic. I'm not saying that it's not. It is extremely rapey. But it's also just a really, like, nicely sung song, so it's a really bad dynamic. Alright, enough. Starting AK resolution meditation app. In honor of the revolution, it's half off at the Gap. Deadpool self-awareness, loving parents, harmless fun. The backlash to the thing that's just begun. There it is again, that funny feeling. That funny feeling. There it is again, that funny feeling. That funny feeling. Virgin General's pop-up shop, Robert Iger's face. Discount Etsy, I get prop, Bugles take on race. Female Colonel Sanders, he's the answer, Civil War. The whole world at your fingertips, the ocean at your door. The live-action Lion King, the Pepsi halftime show. 20,000 years of this, 7 more to go. Carpool karaoke, Steve Aoki, Logan Paul. A gift shop at the gun range, a mass shooting at the mall. There it is again, that funny feeling. That funny feeling. There it is again, that funny feeling. That funny feeling. Hating Pornhub's terms of service, going for a drive, and obeying all the traffic laws in Grand Theft Auto 5. Full agoraphobic, losing focus, cover blown. A book on getting better, hand delivered by a drone. In total disassociation, fully out your mind. Brutal derealization, hating what you'll find. That unapparent summer air in early fall. The quiet comprehending of the ending of it all. There it is again, that funny feeling, that funny feeling. There it is again, that funny feeling, that funny feeling. Hey, what can you say? We were overdue, but it'll be over soon, you wait. Hey, what can you say? We were overdue, but it'll be over soon, just wait. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Hey, what can you say? We were overdue, and it'll be over soon, just wait. I did the wrong one, fuck. Hey, we were overdue, but it'll be over soon, just wait. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. I keep doing the wrong one. Kept doing the wrong one, but yeah. We didn't start the fire. Honestly, yeah, that is kind of like a modern "we didn't start the fire" now that you like mention that. That is a really great way to word that. All right, last song of the night. So long, goodbye. I'll see you when I see you. You can pick the street, I'll meet you on the other side. So long, goodbye. Do I really have to finish? Do returns always diminish? Did I say that right? Does anybody want to joke when no one's laughing in the background? So this is how it ends. I promise to never go outside again. So long. See ya. I'm slowly losing power. Has it only been an hour? No, that can't be right. So long. Goodbye. Hey, here's a fun idea. How about I sit on the couch and I watch you next time? I wanna hear you tell a joke when no one's laughing in the background. So this is how it ends. I promise to never go outside again. Am I going crazy? Would I even know? Am I right back where I started 14 years ago? Wanna guess the ending, if it ever does? I swear to God that all I ever wanted was a little bit of everything all of the time. A bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. I'm finished playing and I'm staying inside. If I wake up in a house that's full of smoke, I'll panic. So call me up and tell me a joke. When I'm fully irrelevant and totally broken, damn it, call me up and tell me a joke. Oh shit. You're really joking at a time like this. Well, look who's inside again. For a reason to hide again. Well, well, buddy, you found it. Now come out with your hands up. We've got you surrounded. I know I said this was going to be the end of stream, but I do have one more song for you guys that I would like to sing. Just as an actual lullaby. Nice singing. Thanks, bye. Hope you're doing good. Low-key fun to clip you singing. Yeah, probably. Alright. I'm gonna go with one of my favorite songs I enjoyed growing up. Maybe we'll do one more after this, but not many more after that. I genuinely do need to go to bed. You're dandy? That's good. That's good. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night. Singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Alright, we're gonna end with one of my favorite songs of all time. Come on. Show yourself. I can't actually sing the song if this thing doesn't actually like show itself. I need this plugin to work, please. Oh, there we go. Now it's... No, please? Show yourself? Oh, there it is.
Show me your true form.
On this small little shore where the giant big waves roar, I walked there alone, my feet cold and sore. There's a secret I know from a long, long time ago about the sea of woe. Not to... sorry. Write your wish on a paper and fold it in half. In a little bottle it goes. Give it to the sea, and someday you will see your dreams will bloom like a rose. Float away with a sea glass bottle full of dreams. In the dark of the night, feel a faint white gleam towards the brink of the sky. Along with the waves, silently fading away. Evil flowers steadily bloom with an array of colorful doom. Oh, the weeds flower, they want to stay. They'll just die and feed me the same anyway. You were always there for me, no matter how absurd my pleas. You've given me your all, but I didn't see. I was spoiled, I was never glad, never happy with what I had. I wonder if you've ever gotten mad. Now I am all alone with no one else to hold, far away from the world I once knew. You're not here with me, so I leave it to the sea to tell you how much I miss you. Float away with the sea, tears full of regret. Looking down, I only see my own silhouette. Why do we only realize our sins when everything has come to an end? Oh, 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 oh. Float away with the sea, this bottle full of dreams. In the dark of the night, feel a faint white gleam towards the brink of the sky. Along with the waves, silently fading away. Float away with the sea, glass full of regret. Looking down, I only see my own silhouette. While in the next life, if we ever meet again, let us play together once more and be the best of friends. I know I said no more after this, but there is one more song that has to come with this one if I do this one, so I will do that real quick, but then we are done, so let me actually put in the commands for you guys, so that way you guys can access the socials or links that you want. The stream will end shortly after this next song finishes. Should we watch Kevin Spencer on YouTube? I'll maybe look into it at some point. All right. Stream will end right after this, so please thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one. When I finally awoke, I saw I was alone, and I was in a room where no sunlight had shone. I wasn't able to see, I wasn't able to hear. I was the only one there trembling in fear. When I looked carefully, I still was able to see there was a large spring in the ceiling above me. But had suddenly a voice rang to me. I heard an uncertain and eerie message. Sinful child, this is all of your fault. You shall rue and regret this for all eternity. You and your sin shall never leave this room again, it said. All at once I remembered all the memories from long ago. From I performed my sins without any humanity or mercy. And when I became aware of the reason that I am here, I pray that I never return to that time again. I noticed on both my hands are locked within handcuffs of red. Surely they're the blood of crimson someone has shed. I noticed up on my feet are locked within these chains of blue. Surely they're the color of cold tears of someone I once knew. Roo-dee-da-da-doo-dee-da, I can hear the song that someone sings. But who seems to be singing this lullaby of hope for me? Can you tell me how much time has passed? I asked of the silent spring hanging over me, but yet still I can hear a voice so pure and clear. I heard singing simply to heal me of my fears. On the day I found I've been drifting through time, the true meaning behind the words and the melody. This lullaby of mine had a new and different rhyme. These new words had changed the meaning of the song this time. I forgot the lyric for a sec. Oh yeah. I looked up and saw falling from the spring. The small glints of light filled the ceiling up on me. Could this be certainty? This life is a message you sent for me. All at once around me began to whisper so gently. We refuse to forgive you for the things you've done and the things you've caused. But it is true that the sea can grieve if sadness is evil too. Let us rewrite this wish and return this melody for you. As a handcuffs of red fell down, you continue to speak again. We heard your wish upon the heart and prayer within the stars. On a push upon my feet, a lock or Jesus fucking Christ. As I looked upon my feet. Oh, whatever. Today is your new birthday. I don't know why I forgot the song. Soon I'll be able to hold you in my arms again. Well, not the best song to end off on, but I guess we're all just tired. Yeah, it's a good sign to go to bed. So thank you. And as always, I will see you in the next one.